Yeah.
You asked about what am I training for?
Exactly.
There we go.
So,
Yes, change the subject.
Yeah.
so although I'm training for what we discussed, my mental health, my spirit, my soul, and everything like that, in 2018, I was involved in a YouTube boxing match. Now, at that time, I knew nothing about boxing. I wasn't a boxer or whatever, but I had an ego. So my ego told me, oh, I knocked that guy out, right? Had a month of training, knew nothing about boxing, went to London, put myself in a hostile environment, crowd, whatever, blacked out in the ring, got beat up so badly my nose broke. Doctor told me I needed 2 surgeries. Doctor said, you can never get back in the ring again because it gets touched again. I don't even know how to reconstruct it. All that to say, this year, I'm getting back in the ring.
Let's go, dude. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
I'm proud of you, man. That's a
Don't
good...
listen to doctors. That's what this episode's about.
And the podcast is flagged. Dude, that's a huge feat and a big goal that you could easily just skip. You know?
No, it's true. My mom is against the idea. She's like, she swore. So in the religion my mom follows so dearly, she swore to God that like if I do that, she's going to disown me.
Oh my God.
Now
What?
she's
You fighting?
me just stepping in the ring. Granted, I still had to disrespect her doing that and be like, Mama, like I have to do this. I have to do this.
Wow.
I have to do this. It's like it's not even it's not and so
Can I ask you just said you repeated I have to do this. What do you mean by that?
ever since that loss, people who, as they do with everything else in my past, have used that as a thing to throw me down. And they've tried to define my reality based on their perception of who I am and what my reality is. You suck at boxing, you're the worst YouTube boxer, you'll never win. Why I have to do this is because, A, I know that there are no limitations to what we can accomplish and what we can achieve. B, I want to show everybody before I even, the first thing first, I'm proving it to myself. I'm proving that this person today, this sober Yousef who works day in and out on becoming the best version of himself, can beat whoever steps in front of him in the ring. And I'm going to show people that. But the most thing I want to show people is, and this is what I would literally say in my speech, which I not literally say, what I'm going to say in my speech after I win my match this year is looking at it and say, this was to show y'all that your perception of who I am and what I'm capable of does not define my reality. You guys all told me I can't box. You told me I'm the worst boxer. You told me I'm shit at boxing. I'll never be good at boxing. And I could have believed that and ran my whole life with it. It has nothing to do with what I'm capable of in life. So it's like, it's just, there's so much, like literally where I'm riding my motorcycle because I have to drive an hour to get to the gym every day to train because I actually have enough time to train this time. And I will be riding home. I'll get chills and tears down my face knowing how bad I want it. I've never wanted something so more. Not doing it for the money, not doing it for the ego, but I'm doing it just because it feels like it's a need, it's a necessity, it's a must. Like people say, what about your nose? I say, I'll learn how not to get hit. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care. Like this is just, I cannot go the rest of my life and be on my deathbed and think when you were 32 years old and you had a chance to do that boxing match, you didn't take that chance because you were scared of breaking your nose. That's something I can't live with. I know that representation and that portrayal that I did in boxing the first time was not any indication of who I am and what I'm capable of. Because like you said, I bounce back no matter through anything. Mm-hmm. I have resilience. A new manager that I just signed with asked me the other day, what's your favorite thing about yourself? I said, I don't quit. I don't know how to quit. So this is one of those things where I can't live with that being my only chance in boxing. I can't. It's like this, me wanting to be a motivational speaker. This is symbolic of that. This is like, yo, listen to my story. Watch my story. Look at everything. When I'm in, I almost said where it's at. When I'm over there for the fight and I'm getting booed and hated on and people are throwing things at me and hating on me. Look at that. Look at that. And it's going to mean something to the kids who actually do take something from what I say and do understand, yeah, he's fallen 7 times, but I see that he's gotten up 8. And they've only fallen twice and think it's already done for them, it's going to give them a reason to stand up and try again. So this means so much to me, more than anything else. It's like, it's just,
Do people know who you're fighting?
They will in about, maybe when this comes out, it's soon to be announced.
Okay. It's going to be a good fight. It's
gonna
going to be a
good.
good
It's going to be
fight.
a dog fight.
It's going to be a great
Dog
fight.
fight.
I'm so excited for it.
Is this some, man, I don't know what to say, but normally you hear a fight, the opponent doesn't respect their opponent and they hate their opponent. Is there a respect level there? Can I ask that question?
This is going to be one of the biggest historic boxing fights on YouTube because of the history that I have with this gentleman. There's been disrespect from both sides. There's been a big misunderstanding and everything. But in terms of